homework and all these things, then how can they practice bhakti? I have explained it many times that the bhakti is not the work of your body, it is the work of your mind. Bhakti should be here in your mind. So first of all, this is the duty of the parents, that they should make them understand that what is bhakti and what are the benefits of practicing bhakti. You have heard it many times. I think most of you know that what is bhakti and what is the benefit of bhakti. Can anybody tell me that what is bhakti? Yes?
Remembering God.
Yeah. Bhakti means remembering God by heart. If you are remembering God by heart, that is bhakti. It means it is not necessary all the time to sit in the front of the altar or sing bhajan with manjira or dholak or baja, etc. No, you have to remember Him anytime, all the time. By any means, you have to remember Him all the time. This practice should be made. And secondly, to make this practice, to remember God all the time, you have to do some practice at home, sitting in front of your Didi or altar as well. And for the kids, it will be best way that if all the family members sit, when they come from school, they eat something, they have some rest. After that and before dinner, this is also the duty of the parents, that they should sit together and they should do bhakti. It means they should do prayer, they should sing bhajan, and sometimes they should sing the pastimes of Lord Krishna, and sometimes they should teach them also to sing bhajan or to lead the prayer, etc. at home. So if you are doing it every day at home, then they will come in practice. They will gradually like it. But if they are not doing this kind of practice at home, and once in a week they come over here, then it is hard for them to sit over here to understand the importance of bhakti and do bhakti over here. So first of all, they should have the practice at home, and then you know it very well, but the parents or the other elder ones, they can remind them every day that whenever you are going to school, you are doing anything, always feel the presence of God. I have narrated one story before of Gopal Bhaiya. There was a little child who used to go to the school, and he had to pass a jungle to go to the school, and he was very much scared. Whenever he was going to school, he was very much scared. And he was asking his mother that I am very much scared, I am all alone, I don't have any brother or sister, I don't have anyone to go with me to the school. Then mother says that you have a brother, and whose name is Gopal. So whenever you feel scared in the jungle, then you can call him out and he will immediately come to rescue you or to help you, whatever help you need. He said, okay, he believed it. And when he was going to school, he saw some animal and he was scared. Then he started calling him out, Gopal Bhaiya, Gopal Bhaiya. And then little Lord Krishna came over there, because he was calling him out wholeheartedly from the innermost corner of his heart, because he was scared. He was really in need of Gopal Bhaiya. That's why he was calling him out, Gopal Bhaiya, Gopal Bhaiya. And then when he was crying and he was desperate to see Gopal Bhaiya, then little Lord Krishna came of the same age. And he helped him, and he said that don't be scared, I will take you every day to the school. So every day when he was going to the school and passing through the jungle, he was calling him out, and every day he was coming and he was taking him to the school. One day there was a function of Janmashtami, and the teacher said that everyone has to bring some milk for we will celebrate Janmashtami and we will make Charnamrit. So he said to his mother that I have to take some milk. But she was very poor and she could not manage to give some milk to him to take it to school. Then he said, when your Gopal Bhaiya would come, just say him, he will help you for this also. When Gopal Bhaiya came, he said that today my teacher wants some milk, so please give me some milk, I have to take some milk today. He gave milk in a very tiny pot. It was like this, very tiny pot. He gave that milk. When he went to school and he gave it to the teacher, all the teachers were laughing at him. Look at his pot, it is so tiny. He brought only that much milk. But when they poured all the milk of all other students in a big pot, and then in the last they were laughing, and then they said, let us pour this milk also in the pot. And when they started pouring that milk in the big pot, all the pots of the school were filled, but the milk was not finishing. There was still milk in the small pot. Then all the teachers gave up and they asked them, where do you get this pot from? Who gave you this milk? And he said, my brother, his name is Gopal Bhaiya, and he gave me this milk. They said, I want to see your brother. Then he took him to the jungle. And then again he called Gopal Bhaiya, and Lord Krishna came over there. He said, this is my Gopal Bhaiya, but the teacher could not see him. So he is wearing this kind of clothes, his mukut is like that, Morpank is like that. He was describing, but the teacher could not see. Then teacher realized that his heart is so pure that he called Sri Krishna, and Sri Krishna immediately came over there. But my heart is not that pure. That's why I cannot see Lord Krishna. So if you also have a faith in your mind that Lord Krishna is helping you all the time, and He would help you. Whenever you are in any problem, if you will remember God, then He will help you. It's not necessary that He will appear in front of you. He may appear according to the intensity of your remembrance of your calling. If you are calling Him wholeheartedly, then probably He will come in front of you immediately to help you. Otherwise, He will help you somehow or the other. He would help you. You have to have this faith. And whenever you go to school, you feel like, yes, my Lord Krishna is omnipresent and He is watching me all the time. If I do anything wrong, then He will check me and He will be annoyed. He will not be happy. Then He will not help me anytime. Otherwise, He is helping me and He would help me all the time. So you have to practice it. And every day, whatever you do in the school, when you come back, you tell to your mother that I did that and I was in this problem, then I remembered God and He helped me in that way. So you should make a practice of doing that. And then in the evening, you should do arti with your family. You sit down with your family, do arti and sing some bhajan, and try to focus on the divine form of God with the help of, if you have a murti in your home, with the help of murti or with the help of any picture you like. With the help of that picture, you have to focus on that divine form of God and remember God. If you will do it every day, then you will have interest, because you are not interested, you don't feel any rapture in this satsang. That's why you are getting bored. That's why you are doing all this. And you are getting bored because you have no practice of sitting in the satsang. So you have to do it every day. Feel the presence of God. If you do not worship God, if you do not remember God, then you know what happened? I am saying that if you remember God, He will come to help you and your life will always be happy. But if you are not remembering God, then your life will always be miserable. Why? Because if you are not, God Himself is the ocean of bliss, the ocean of happiness. So when you remember God, it means you are bringing that ocean of happiness in your heart. Then you will feel happy. No matter what is going on in this world, but you will always be happy, always be satisfied, because the ocean of that happiness is here in your heart. But if you do not remember God, then your mind will go in this world. This world is made of Maya, and the main attributes of Maya is anger, passion, greed, jealousy, avarice, etc. So if you will be in the area of Maya, then all these attributes of Maya will overcome your mind, and then you can never be happy. You will be angry, you will for little things, you will feel small things, and everywhere you will be dissatisfied. No matter what you get in this world, you will always be dissatisfied. And due to that dissatisfaction, you will always be angry, your mood will always be off, you will not want like anything. So in that way, your life can never be happy. So everybody wants to be happy. And to be happy, the best way is to remember God. And if you are remembering God all the time, then you will be happy all the time. If you are not remembering God all the time, sometimes for half an hour, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, you remember God, then for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you will be happy. Whenever you will remember God, your mind will go towards God. God will come in your heart and you will be happy. Whenever you don't remember God, the mind will go in the material world, and that material world will come in your heart, and then your life will be miserable. So that's why try your best to do practice of remembering God all the time. And in the evening, you should do some arti, some prayer, and sing some bhajan. At least half an hour or 45 minutes, 1 hour, you should derive for that. Because it is very, very important to take bath, to eat or to drink water. In the same way, it is very important to do all this as well. To practice devotion, because you want happiness. The food or the other luxurious thing in the world can give you temporary happiness. You are hungry, you will get food, you will be satisfied. Again, other desires will bother you. You cannot be satisfied forever after eating one meal. But if you are remembering God, if you are attached to God all the time, then you will attain happiness all the time. And once you will become the happiest person of the world forever.